Welcome back to Gray Squatch Gaming, where we have another exciting episode in our Star Wars Shatterpoint series. This is episode 10.
10?
Ain't no big fat hen.
You know, sometimes you come up with some good ones, Joe.
You got little kids, you come up with
Sometimes
little
it's
rhymes. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so we wanted to bring Shatterpoint back out with the new missions, the brand new ones.
It is the Sabotage Showdown.
Sabotage Showdown. Definitely not close to the same thing. Definitely completely different.
Completely
No,
different.
but we'll give you our real thoughts here in a little bit. I brought Cad Bane, Jango Fett, and the Bounty Hunters for one half. And then, because we haven't brought the Inquisitors a lot besides the secondary, I brought the Grand Inquisitor, the Third Sister, and the Fifth Brother. That way you can learn how to count by odd numbers.
It's true. It's very helpful.
Over there, what do you got for us?
I am rocking Asajj with Savage and the Night Sisters, and then Maul with Gar and the Mandalorians.
Ooh, no droids, no clones?
I know.
Kind of a weird one.
Crazy.
I like it. So yeah, we're going to be rocking these things, but I would be amiss not to say a big shout out to all of our Patreons. Big shout out, and as I'm doing that, I'll go over the battlefield and we'll talk about it. Big shout out to the Patreons,
Huge thanks
commanders.
to our Patreons: Dan Duback, Jamal Al-Wahadi, Alex Bingham, Caleb Rogers, Anthony Minerva, Paul Jorgensen, Just David, Archon Dan, Michael Hume, Jason Tatro, Evan Christensen, Jacob Blika, Ryan and Peyton Archer, Thomas Trotman, James Wood, Sam Page, Andre Moscott, Gregory Williams, Eli Arthur and Wallen Kaywood, Cam Nickel, Anthony Binomo, Chris Kemp, Flobit, Anthony Hosking, and Ethan McKinney.
Big shout out to all you guys. Thank you so much. You're the reasons we can do all these games all the time and give you these surprise drops on Wednesdays. I don't know if they're really surprises anymore, but you don't know what Wednesday they're coming, I guess.
It's a surprise to us, too.
If you haven't yet looked at this terrain, if you go back to about last week, I did a review video of the new Legion Terrain. This is their new Forest Village. It's really cool looking. It works for Legion and for Shatterpoint. So I rocked it in a... it will be in a Legion episode, but you saw the review, and then it is now in the Shatterpoint episode. I also did a couple pieces of their occupied forest with the bunker to kind of just round out the table a little bit. So it's all Legion Terrain. Thank you, Legion Terrain. Right now, yes. By the time this comes out, I had to think about when we're dropping this. Legion Terrain's Black Friday deal should be in effect, so that's why there's no code below. Go to their site, check out all their cool savings they have. It's really good deals, guys.
It's huge good deals.
Other than that, we are playing on a Gray Matter gaming mat. That's why it's a full-length table, so it's not a 3x6. It's 3x6, not a 3x3, because I want to do a forest mat. So that's why I have that out tonight. What else? So this one is not going to be showing you with all the glare, because that's not professional. Shut down the alarms. This one is stick to the plan. At the start of the unit's activation, you refresh a force. So when you pull the Shatterpoint card, refresh a force. That's pretty cool. And for those who don't have Sabotage Showdown or haven't seen the new card, you may pause the video and read there, but that's where it's at. This is our force tracker. That's our dice box. This is Don. I'm Joe. Let's rock some Shatterpoint, guys. Rolled off, and he rolled more crits and hits and stuff than I did, so he's first. Before I do, though, I wanted to show off these. These are the Shatterpoint template holder with the lid that goes to the bottom and the top of magnets. Holds all your holders you need. Easy in, easy out. This is a also Shatterpoint token holder. This is the curled paw variety. They make one for the cardboard and for the curled paw. Holds 2 full sets of dice on top of all your markers and everything else you need. Check it out. Both of these things are on J Squared. I said the mat was Gray Matter Gaming. I said the template that was Legion Train stuff. Yeah, what you got first, buddy?
All right, so I am gonna go ahead and grab us some Night Sister Acolytes. We're gonna start off by spending a force to do some acrobatics, and they are gonna do a little jumping around. So we are gonna hop up here, and this one is going to hop right over here. And then we're gonna do for our first action in advance right down to here, and very similarly right down to there. And then they are going to take a hunker for their action.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, those new to Shatterpoint, you don't score in the first round, but you still control. So he's within control range of that, and within control range of that one there. But it's first player, first turn, no scoring goes to me. We've got the Grand Inquisitor. I think I'm actually going to keep that. I think I'm okay with that right now.
Seems pretty grand.
I mean, it seems pretty good. He's got, you know who we are. At the start of the activation, I choose an Inquisitor secondary character. Or an allied Inquisitor supporting character. One character in this unit and one character in the chosen unit may both dash. So let's get that out of the way. So let's move the big boy up. Big boy coming up. He's gonna come about here, because why not? And then the Grand Inquisitor, now that he's out of the way, we can just kind of move over here.
Well, that's handy.
Yeah, it's pretty handy. That's his free. It's his free action.
Mm-hmm.
So for the real action, I think what we're gonna do with him is we're gonna start getting him in the fight a little bit. I think.
Sure.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go here, bring him to there, as much as I can. And I think we're gonna swing.
Throwy throw.
Yeah, we're gonna use the helicopter lightsaber.
Let's do it.
There's my Form 5.
Gemso.
Yep, that's what it said.
And then my range is 5. I do have a hunger token, so that's 6. And then I also have an ability that gives me an extra die when I have a hunger token, so that's 7 defense dice for me.
Gets my whopping 4. I kept on the side for the pushes. The other side would give me 5, but it's less defensive too. So let's just see what happens. You never know. Maybe I get some crit-tacular luck here.
Got 1.
2 is going to be 2 hits, so probably only going to get the 1 through unless you roll really poorly here.
It's happened before.
What is 2 things for you?
I have 3, so 3 is a dodge and a reposition. So I have 3 dodges then.
Just enough to cancel my things.
Cancel all your
My crit will go through, and the 1 thing is going to be a push and a damage.
Push and a damage. All right, so after a shove there, he followed it up. I lose my hunger because he's now engaged. I still maintain control of this one because it's a 1-to-1 tie. He's got the back one and that one. He gets to move that bad boy 2 onto his side. All right, flipping over, we're getting Gar Saxon. His ability is Pride of Mandalore. At the start of his activation, he chooses another allied Mandalorian character. That character is going to jump. So we're going to just pick this little guy right here.
That little guy right there?
We're going to jump right here.
Oh, yeah.
Just for some nice aerial advantage.
Pretty careful. The Ewoks might get home.
And we're going to spend a force to have Gar use his jetpack first here. So he's going to get a jump on.
Get your jump on.
And then he's going to take an advance.
So advancey.
It's very advancey. And I don't think I'm going to advance. No, we'll stay there.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to take a hunker for his. Take cover.
Which means you're going to get 1, 2, 3, if I'm not mistaken, because you don't have anything near that one, right?
That is correct. That one I still do not hold.
Okay, so he'll get 3, which means he brings it back to his side.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
There we go.
Back to me. Well, that's not what we want to see, because we get a force back when we use it. So we're going to spend a force, and we'll shuffle that back in a second. And we pulled a Mr. Django Fett.
Django.
So Django's going to, we'll spend another force. Oof.
5 force goes away real fast.
Yeah, 5 down to 3 in 2 seconds.
Do you want to jump?
Jetpack? I am jetpacking. I just don't, I guess there's no harm in going up there, is there?
I mean, you got to get to a point sometimes.
I kind of want to get to where you're at, though.
Well, go away.
Yeah, so I think
This
we're going
is
to...
my point.
We're going to, so focus, get me where I want to go.
It looks like it would be pretty close.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to take a second to measure some things.
Sure.
Okay, so we're going to take a focus for my first actual action, which with his ability, my client is a patient. After the student takes a focus action, he may jump. So we'll take this jump that we've already kind of put out here, holding this template down, and jumping just about as far as we can possibly go.
Jump.
And we're going to see, we're definitely in range for scoring purposes, but are we in? I think we're just out. I did nudge mine, but I think I pushed back a little bit.
You nudged it backwards anyway.
So that's fine. Okay, we'll still shoot.
All right, shooting into God.
There's my attack. And the same attack for melee or range, but very different charts down there.
Yep. My defense for ranged is 4. I do have a hunger token, so I do get 5.
Mine is 6. I have a focus token, so I get 7.
Here we
See
go.
what happens. Only 1 failure is not terrible.
That's not bad.
And 3 is 2 crits on the range variety, which is very different.
Pretty darn good. So
2
2 is going to be 2 blocks. So I'll block all of your
block
regular
the 2
hits, but 3 down the tree.
3 down the tree, okay. Oh, Like I really wanted 4, believe it or not. So let's we're definitely going to do these 2 because we have to. And I'm going to debate which one of these 2 I want to do.
All right, so he decided to go with the 2 damage and a jump. So it's 5 damage total and a strain for Gar. I still control this point because I had it originally. He's got the top. He's got his back point. So he's getting 2.
Back on my side.
And back onto his side. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go with me. And I got the Shatterpoint as well. I'm actually going to use it as the Shatterpoint because I've spent force already.
He has.
So with our shut down all the alarms, I get to refresh a force when I use my Shatterpoint. I'm going to go with Asajj. And with Savaj's ability of Unwitting Brute, I get to make a dash when a primary Separatist Alliance or Dathomiri primary goes. So he's just going to dash this direction to start moving. And let me just make sure I didn't get in the way of myself. Perfect. So we will move Asajj here with a regular move for her first. I'm going to spend a force to jump. And then I'm going to do a little measure here to see.
Looks just short, Bob.
No, that's an in, but out of the point.
I'm at the point, not melee. But
where we need to go. Let me take a look at something really quick here.
he could spend another force for another jump.
I could.
But he's checking his chart to see if he gets a jump off of his damage tree. There's my defense and my defense tree. I can mess with crits, which is kind of fun. His attack is 7.
Form Shumakashi. We get 7 dice here. 2 of them are failures. No crits whatsoever. That's not super solid, but let's see what you do defensively here.
Let's see what I do defensively indeed. Not great. Ooh, but 2 I think is a... Oh, it's only 1. I can change... I get... that's not great.
Yeah, I don't have any crits for you to change to hit.
So I stopped 30 CG2.
So I do 2, which is just what I needed. So we'll do 3 damage and a... I think I'll just shove you and then follow up with it after that. Okay. So 3 damage and a shove?
He gets 1. 2 on the tree there. 3 because Savajj moved up, and 4. So you get a 4-pack this round.
I got a 4-pack. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 for me.
I gotta play catch up now, guys. Go to my stack. We've got
the bounty hunters. You couldn't see it with the glare, but it was there. Boom, boom. Ba-bum. I mean, they get a free movement. That's not kind of meh.
On the trail, they each get to do a free dash. That's good. Something. So they're gonna go ahead and take their free movement. On the trail again. Take me lap when I'm on the trail again. Let's see. They seem to be the same attack and defense. Slightly better defending in attack or range, I should say. So yeah, let's do our first action and move on up and secure this point. Whether we kill you or not, we'll get it.
How rude.
So we'll move to here for this one. We'll move your little control over. That's going to go away in a second. And this guy will come a little bit more this way so he can flex somewhere else if he needs to.
It's not going to go away. It's just going to change size.
There we go. Now let's melee you.
Alrighty. So we'll flip this over just for now because we're here. And we'll go roll some dice.
Okay, so there's 6 with their bash, and there's their chart for their surging or their expertise.
My melee defense is only 4.
Okay. First one, we'll say this is the little dude. 1 failure. Oh, that was a hit. 1 failure. 2 expertise is 1 hit and 1 damage.
Hit and a straight damage.
So it's 4 with a damage coming at you.
Sure. And 2 for me is going to be 2 blocks.
Okay, so that leaves me down to just
1 down the tree.
Just 1 on the tree. We'll do the 2 damage, so that's going to give you
3 damage total.
3 damage total, which I think puts you at 1 left. Yeah.
Yep, that puts me back.
Okay, so we're going to do the same attack again so we can take you out. 2, 4, 6. Here we go. Oh, yeah. That should be fine.
Yeah, with the crits there.
2 again is going to be 1 auto hit, so that's going to be down no matter what. Thanks to the auto damage and the only 1 in damage, not 2.
So I block 2.
So that
Take 2 down your tree there.
2 down my tree. Let's go with the let's at least shove you. Do something there. We'll shove you back and do 2 damage to you. Plus the auto damage, so it's 3 damage and a shove. So I have this point, and I wounded him. So Cad's card says, I'll take on any job, right, for the price. When an allied character wounds an enemy, I get to resolve a force and get to heal. I don't need to heal, so I refresh the force, bringing me up to 4. And then if it was a bounty hunter, I get to refresh another force. So I got both my forces back.
Full force.
So I'm back up to 5, and I get the points.
So it gets 1, 2, 3. That's going to drop it to the middle. We're both going to get a momentum cube for that one. Alright, so I am going to get Lord Maul himself.
Maul.
It's like I knew I got him already. So I am going to take 1 damage with my Sustained by Rage to use 4 speed. And then do a full-on advance here.
Okay, yeah, I like it.
And then I'm going to go ahead and advance for his next action. We're just going to get all up in there.
It's a lot of bounty hunters against the
A lot of bounty hunters. We're going to then take 2 wounds to use there is no place to run. I am going to choose the bounty hunters and give them, I would pull them 2 towards me, but I'm not going to pull them. I'm just going to give them a Expose. And then we're going to attack him.
Okay. He's dark raging it up. Battlers only have 4 in melee.
All right, so I do
And I'm exposed, so I don't get any expertise.
So I have 7. I get 8 because I have 3 wounds on me from Maul's ability.
Yep.
Or 3 damage. So 1, 2 failures. 1 is going to be a crit and a damage.
Okay, and I roll a whopping 4 defense dice back. Let's see if we can stop those 3 pesky hits you still have there. We do. Nope, no, only 2 because I got the expertise down.
So I'm going down the tree 4 times. So it's going to be 2. I don't think I can kill you. So it's 2, 4.
You can get to 7 total, right? But you can kill me.
Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 7 plus the wound.
Yeah, 8. That does it.
All right, so we'll just go straight down the tree. So it's 2 pushes and 8 damage.
Okay. Bounty's been shoved back. They're wounded, but I still tie up the point because of Django's alive, so no new point there. But
So
he's going to get
1, 2,
1 in the tree,
3 to me.
1 there.
And then I do
there.
get 1 extra momentum cube for wounding.
Oh, I forgot to do that as well. I wounded you as well, so I should have a 3rd too. Thank you, sir. That looks much better. What are my cards? We get the 3rd sister. So I think what we're going to do first is we're going to spend a force to have her jump.
Jump.
And you hear a little closer to the action. And then her first actual action will be to kind of rush in there and be like, hey, Grand Inquisitor, I'm here to help.
Or stab him in the back. Depends.
Depends on my mood.
Spoiler alert.
So much stuff not to touch, Joe.
Don't touch all the stuff.
Okay, there we go.
You did it, guys. You're doing it, Peter.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to attack the Night Sisters. I want to check something before I say I'm going to do that, though.
Okie dokie.
So not in range yet. So what we're going to do, actually, we're going to spend another force to have the, what's it called? The Call to the Hunt. Choose an Inquisitor supporting unit within 4.
Mm-hmm.
That character may dash. So we're going to dash him up.
Okay.
Keeping him coming up like so. Actually, I would like to keep him within range of this, too. So we're not going to do a full dash.
Why do you want to stay in range of that?
In case you get cheeky and want to run back here with Savage to steal a point for me.
Right.
Just makes it harder.
That's cute, I guess.
I mean, I can't get in melee with anyone really necessarily from that anyways. Okay, now that we did that, I'm going to attack the Night Sisters. Since the Night Sisters are within 4 of him, I'm going to go ahead and enfeeble them. They're going to gain a exposed.
All right, some exposed Night Sisters.
Okay, I attack with 7 dice. He defends with 4 dice. I have exposed him, so he gets none of his expertise charts.
Sure.
Let's swing a spinning lightsaber and see what happens. I like no failure. Oh, 2 failures. I didn't even see them. And then 1 expertise for that is a hit and an auto damage. So you're taking 1 damage off the bat.
Alrighty. We're going to block 3, and I don't get to convert this because of the expose.
Okay, that was a good roll by you.
2 down the tree.
2 down the tree. So I think we'll just we'll do a push and a damage, and we'll hit you with 2 more damage. So 3 damage and a push.
3 damage and a push.
I went ahead and shoved her back just barely out of range, which steals that point for me. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4 now, which is going to bring me 1, 2, 3, 4 back to my side.
Alrighty. All right, we're going to our cards here. We're going to get Savage. Oppressed.
What's Savage doing
He
today?
is going to start with a full-on advance here. We're going to come on this way. Probably end up somewhere like there. And then we're going to spend 1 force to jump with Savage, because right now, I don't think I'm scoring. Oh, I am scoring. I don't need to spend a force to jump with Savage. Let's, which health does this 3rd sister have? 8?
She has 8 health currently.
8 health currently. Let's spend 2 force instead of the 1 I was going to do, and we're going to do Dark Fury. We're going to choose an enemy unit within 2. We're going to roll 5 attack dice. The chosen character suffers damage for each crit and hit result. And then if you're a force user, which you are, you suffer damage from this ability, you gain an expose.
Oh.
So 5 dice. So you are going to take 3 damage from that.
That seems ouchies.
And then you're going to get exposed.
Okay, that seems fun.
And then Savage is going to go ahead and attack you.
Okay. Here's Savage's dice pool. I don't know why she's so bad in melee.
She deserves the dice there, I think.
She's very low.
So 1 for Savage is a crit and
a
crit and an auto damage.
Since you didn't blank on anything, but sure, we can do it for fun.
You don't have anything right now because you're exposed.
So I take 1 away. So yeah, she's down. What do you want to do with
all
all
right.
You can go your whole tree.
The whole tree. So how much health does she need to go down?
She needs 5 more. You did 3 with your other
3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we'll go to the top to give you another. So the exposed, you're still technically exposed, I think, till the end of the attack.
Yep.
So that's 4 damage.
Just give me a strain.
5 and a strain, and a 6 and a disarm, and then I get to do a free thing.
Do you have anything left to do that you haven't done?
No. I
don't think so. Okay.
All right, so I got a momentum cube for knocking out the third sister. I am now 2 to 1 scoring that one, so I flip that over. I get 4, so it's going to be, oh, I get 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, because you don't control the.
Control that one over there.
That's right. That's right. Ha! Slowed you down slightly.
Yep.
Put in my stack. We've got Cad Bane.
Cad Bane.
Cad unfortunately kind of needs to go the other way, which he's not in right now. So we're just gonna do this as best we can to kind of.
Something similar to that.
You know, because going down is a lot quicker than going up.
It's true.
So we're just gonna come straight down. I'm gonna do this with this hand so I don't fudge this as much. You know, it's an imperfection of a perfection system of moving. So we're gonna come to there.
Sounds good.
Over the tree jumping. We definitely got some people in range now of his range 4. Who do we all got? Let's see. We've got Asajj and not the one we wanted necessarily. Let me take a second to think. So I went ahead and did how about you step aside before the attack, which lets him choose to either dash away, and if he's not contesting, he only gains his arm, and if he stays, he gains a expose and a strain. He chose to stay.
I chose to stay because he's going to be able to jump in and claim that point if I don't.
Okay, so here's my attack tree. We got 8 dice. Here is my lovely tree. She's got 5 in
6. Oh, it's ranged. So 5. Yep.
Just 5. Okay.
Okay. That's a lot of crits.
Out of 8's not bad. In 1 expertise, 2 expertise is a crit and a hit. Another crit, and this becomes a hit.
That's a lot of crits.
Seems pretty good.
So I'll block 3, which is all of the.
It is still all the hits. So 4 down the tree, huh? So we can go 1, 2, 3. Probably 4.
Alrighty.
I guess. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll jump in, shove you away, and do that.
So it's 2, 4, 6 damage. And then a shove and a no movement. Alright, so he got to jump in there with Cad, so he got to flip the point. So he's getting 4 towards him. Alright. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get our Mandalorian Super Commandos here. We're going to start off by spending a force for them to use their sweet, sweet jetpacks. Because why not bring a jetpack when you're a Mandalorian? So that guy will jump this way. That guy will fall off completely.
Her jetpack exploded and she died.
Yep.
It was a sad tale.
She'll jump right there. We are then going to go ahead and move. Full-on advance here.
I think the closest you can get is behind Maul, right? Or can you get in front of him?
No, it looks like I can get in.
Yeah, you can get in front of him.
So he'll be right in front of Maul.
Watch your lightsabers.
Right there.
These are sensitive
This
sabers.
fellow will be right here.
Okay.
And then because of Mandalorians being stronger together, they're going to get a focus action for ending within 2 of Mandalorian. So they'll have a focus, they'll attack Jango Fett, and they'll have impact. All right, in melee I have 6. I have a focus though, and impact 1. Impact gives me an extra dice in melee, so that's 8 dice going into Mr. Jango Fett here.
Only 2 failures.
3 failures, and then 2 is going to be 1 crit.
Okay.
So 3 crits and a hit into Mr.
So you're
Jango.
probably getting 3 full because I have no way to cancel crits with Jango. Yep, you're definitely 2, 3 would be another 3 more blocks, so which is really good, but you only have 1
You
hit.
block the 1, so we'll go down the tree 3 times. Just not super great. Let's go. Let's do the top. So we'll do 2 damage, a damage and a disarm, and then expose.
So 3
damage, a disarm, and an expose.
Okay, do it again now. You forget how to play this game.
Yeah, I did.
He's all like, oh, I gotta walk away now.
6, 8.
2 failures.
2 failures.
3.
3 is going to be, ooh, that's 2 crits and a push. So crit.
What's with all the crits all of a sudden?
And a push. So 4 crits and a hit.
Okay, well, I'm canceling 1, I'm sure. Yep, 1's done.
All right.
So 4 more.
So 4. We'll just go straight. We'll do 2, 3 and a strain for 5.
5 damage.
So 8 damage total.
8 damage total.
A disarm and
He
a
was alive with
strain.
1 health. So he'll get 1, 2, 3. You get 3 points.
And then I think I'm not gonna push Django because he's with everybody that likes to be in melee right now, so we don't want to push him.
Okay, so he'll get 3 points back, which puts it just on his side of the board. 1, 2, 3, and then goes back to me. Okay, we got the Inquisitor. The fifth brother Inquisitor, I should say, because I got a lot of Inquisitors over here.
The 5th Inquisitor.
So I'm going to come over here to make it a little easier to move with this little bridge here. So what we're going to do is we're going to
Advance.
advance for his first thing. Touching it right there. I think that puts me just out of scoring.
Yeah, it's just out of scoring, because scoring you need to be basically touching the building here.
Yeah. So then we'll use a force to jump.
Sure.
Where do I want to jump to though? Yeah, I guess if I'm going to score, I have to do it this way. So yeah, we're gonna jump to there, which I think puts me in range. Yes. Okay, we'll jump to there.
Sure.
Gets me in range of this and lets me attack her.
All right, attacking the Night Sisters.
Okay, there's my attack tree. That down there. Here's his.
I got a whole whopping 4 defense here.
Okay, it's gonna be 7 dice for me. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see what we get here. We got 3 failures. Not what you want to see. 1 success is a crit and a damage.
Expertise.
One expertise is a crit and a damage.
That's not good for me.
So there's 4 successes remaining. But that's okay. You just rolled everything.
So we'll block all the hits. You'll take 1 down the tree. It's either a shove or an expose and a damage.
We'll expose you. Shoving doesn't matter this way.
All right, so we flip that. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 again. It goes to him on his side. All right, so last in my stack is Asajj. She does have this lovely strain, so we're going to get rid of that with heal first.
And he has to because he only has 3 health left.
Yes, so we'll recover, remove our strain, and then I will...
still pinned.
Yep. I will swing into the 5th brother, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
She's attacking like that.
Yep.
I'm defending like so.
This is a dice box.
No failures 1
again.
failure.
Oh, 1. I'll take 1.
Is going to be 2 crits.
2 crits. Okay, so just another, what, 3 or 4 crits in there? 3.
So 3 crits.
Okay. 3 crits. I have no way to cancel crits, but I got protection and steadfast. That's helpful. I roll 6 dice in defense, and I roll 3 failures, but I do have an expertise, which is going to be 1 block, which means I am blocking your 3 regular hits. So I did as much as I could possibly block, which is helpful.
All right, so
You've got 3 to play with.
Yeah. That would be 6 damage. So 5 damage and a shove.
Which you can't shove me.
I can't because it's 2.
Oh, you have 2 shoves, and yes, you can shove me.
Can shove you, but yeah, we'll do that. So we'll do 6 damage, which drops down to 5. I get 1 heal, and then I get to shove you twice, but I can only shove you once because of the steadfast.
Okay.
All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and shove him back here out of scoring.
Can you follow if you're pinned?
That's a great question.
We're going to take a look at that real quick. So it says push,
Yep.
or pin stops advance, dashes, jumps, and climbs. It doesn't say anything about falling. So
We'll follow up there. I'm gonna take a quick measure to make sure we are within point to flip that point. And then just for the lulls, we're gonna spend a force to jump and get rid of our pin.
Okay, pin's gone, and he didn't jump. Perfect. So that's going to give him 1, 2, 3. So that puts it back, I think, just barely at his side.
Right there.
It's a battle. With my Shatterpoint, I just refreshed a 4, so I'm back up to 2. We're going to go with the Grand Inquisitor.
He sounds grand.
His ability is I get to choose an allied Inquisitor secondary or supporting unit and himself. So one of the, so we're going to choose this support here. He's going to do a free dash to here.
Sure.
Sorry, I moved your Asajj a little bit there. He's going to free dash there because he's got the lovely Inquisitor mandate, which means if he's tying an objective, he gets it. So I'll have that one automatically. The Inquisitor then will do his free dash to kind of come this way for a couple of reasons. 1, I don't want to break anyone's lightsaber here. 1, it gets me closer to Asajj, and 2, I have an ability where I can spend 2 force to shut off. Am I there?
I'm not so positive.
We're gonna take a couple looks at this.
We're gonna take a look,
on this side. That way I have 7 attack dice, and he's on that side. And the reason I did that is because if I can get 2 successes here, I can down her. So we'll see what we can do. Okay, 2 expertise on my melee is 2 crits and a damage.
So I would say you got her down pretty easily there.
2 crits and a damage. Okay, so
2 failures. 1 is just a block, so I block 3.
you block
4. So all 4.
All hits. And you take 1 damage initially. So that's 3 damage. You're down at this point. It's 4 and that, and I get 1 more thing. Let's give you a stats. Let's pin you and damage, or expose you and damage. As well. After much measuring and looking at angles and everything else, I'm not within 5 there to turn it off with his ability of the temple records, or no, which one is it? It's called? Secrets Uncovered.
Yep.
And I don't have a jump or anything built in, even though I've refreshed all my force, by the way, because
he did.
He took someone down, which gives him 2 because it's a force user, and then Cad lets me bring another one back as well because he's an ally. So it's the last turn though. So I was trying to get cute here.
He refreshed all his force to
So
not.
I think what we're gonna do is we're just going to take a dash for my second action back to here.
Alrighty.
Score
so
wise,
he scores 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bringing it way back into his side. And he did get an extra momentum cube there for downing Asajj.
It is a struggle 1 shuffle already.
Shuffle up and deal here.
one,
So I'm going to go ahead and go here. Super Commandos are not going to get me a point. So I'm going to spend the force. We're going to go ahead and reserve them. And we're going to get Maul, who equally not able to get me a point.
Only 2 you probably didn't want.
Yeah, this side of the board is who I definitely didn't want to see. We're going to go ahead and go with Maul.
I'm going to say not so fast with Django before he goes down. He's got 1 health left. It says, at the start of an enemy's activation, if 1 or more characters in that unit are within 3 of this character, I may roll 5 attack dice. The activating character suffers damage for each crit and hit on that roll. So let's do that real quick. Okay, this is not so fast. You're going to take 1, 2, 3.
Lovely.
I'll take a free 3 damage on you for just a force. That seems like a good trade.
All right. So Maul does not like that. So he's going to go ahead and I think we're just going to focus and swing into Django. He's got 1 health.
He's got 1 health.
Yeah, so we'll just focus and swing into him, and that will be it.
Okay, that's his attack.
So I did switch to my Sinister Cunning side.
My defense.
6 dice in melee. I have 6 wounds total, so I get to add 2 more dice to being myself up to 8 dice.
Did you take a focus too?
And I took a focus, so that's 9 dice.
He only needs 1 damage here. Those are kind of funny.
9 dice for 1 damage. We got 4 expertise, which is 2 crits and 2 damage.
Okay.
So you're dead without any form of...
I rolled 2 expertise in Django's defense chart as 2 blocks. So I'm going to take away 4 of your successes at least.
All right, so I'm just going down the tree twice, actually, with all of that, which is going to be 4 damage, a shove, and a reposition.
Feel free. So he moved over here to steal this position from me, so he's going to get 1, 2, 3, since I have this half of the board.
I do get a momentum cube for knocking him down. 1, 2, 3 puts it in the middle. We both get a momentum cube.
Oh, if I like that or hate that.
It's getting spicy.
Ooh, if I can get 4 here. It's over. Let's try real hard. Going to my stack, we've got Cad Bane. I'm okay with that. We'll spend a force off the bat to jump out of this engagement area that we're stuck in right now. Because he just stole the point from me. So I'm like, you know what? That's a cheeky move. I think I'm going to be cheeky as well. Apparently on the channel today, the keyword is cheeky. If you'd like double entries into our current giveaway.
To the giveaway we didn't talk about at all.
Yeah, we should stop real quick and talk about it because we are still giving
Speaking of giveaways, it's the best giveaway ever. Well, not the best.
I don't know about the best,
Second
but
best
it's one of our better ones.
Yep.
You cannot run as a giveaway. The keyword of the day is going to be cheeky. Comment below for 1 entry. Put cheeky in there for 2. And now back to me. So my first actual action.
Thanks for enjoying our advertisement break for advertising our own channel.
So we're going to come right to that.
So he's going to advance to the ladder. He's going to egress up. Boop, boop. He's going to end up right there, which is definitely going to be in range 2 to flip this unguarded point.
And then for my second action, because all that was just 1 action, we're going to see who we can shoot here. Sure. I think it's just the Mandalorians at this point because Gar's downed. Yep. So yeah, we're going to shoot the Mandos.
Take a look.
Okay, we've got the Mandos' defense in range is 4. My attack is 8. I was debating what I'm going to do. I'm going to step aside or not. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to spend the force. Just shoot with 8 dice.
Makes sense.
2 failures. 1 expertise is a crit. I mean, crits are good.
Oh, only 4 crits. At least the crits are even on both sides.
They're starting to definitely even out for sure. They weren't for a little bit there, but now they have.
1 is 1, so I block all the hits I could block.
Yeah, I've got 4 down the pipe. I don't want to jump or reposition, so I guess it doesn't really... Actually, I will jump. I'll jump to the same level. So 2, a jump. Shove you for another 2. That's 2, 4, 5. And then we will disarm you because I think you're already where you want to be. So 2, 4, 5, 6 damage and a disarm. And I will jump. After all that, I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, and it's hard to see him, but he's right there, 4, which brings me to
1, 2, 3, kaboom!
Struggle 1 is finally over. Let's see what Struggle 2 looks like.
Right.
Oh, before we flip that, this is the one he went with right here. And I know it's upside down for you, Dom. Yep. You mind showing the correct angle here?
Sure. So we got regroup here. So our active points are going to be this one, this guy right here, which is the double point for this one, and then the one that Maul stole at the end of the last round.
What does regroup do?
And regroup, on your Shatterpoint turn, you get to heal 2 or remove 1 condition from yourself. It is me. I'm going to go ahead and reveal Savage. He's going to be right there. He is going to start doing some work, and he is going to start with his 2 force for Dark Fury. So we're going to roll 5 attack dice against the Grand Inquisitor, do some damage for hits and crits, and then give him an expose. So let's see what that looks like really quick. That's 4. So 3 damage and an expose to the Grand Inquisitor for that. And then we are going to take a focus, and we are just going to go ahead and swing into the Grand Inquisitor. And see what
I went ahead and used my ability to spend the force, being attacked by a force user, which lets me flip my force, my stance card back to this form, and I get to add 2 defense. So I'll have 8. Even though I'm exposed, I don't get all those goodies, but I still have 8 dice.
All right. And then I have 7 as a base, 8 for my focus, and then because it's a primary, I get to add 2. So I'm rolling 10 attack dice.
Seems pretty good.
For this swing.
A lot of failures.
4 or 5 failures is really terrible.
1 expertise.
1 expertise is a 1 crit and a damage.
That's pretty good.
So 2 crits, 3 hits.
Oh, normally I'd be able to cancel crits.
5 failures.
Well, I got plenty to cancel them. Oh man, the sad thing is 3 would have canceled a crit and changed the crit to a hit. I would have canceled. I would have stopped your whole attack.
Perfect. So we get to go
So
down the
instead,
trace
you
the whole
got 2 times.
whole 2.
So 4 damage or 2 damage, 3 damage. It's 4 or 4 because
So it's just 4 damage.
Okay, 4 damage. Salty Don's here. He doesn't have the
5
crown on.
failures is awful.
It's bad.
Holy
He gets 1 for
cow.
controlling this. He doesn't control that because it's tied right now. And he doesn't control that because that's tied and my Inquisitor breaks tie. So he's just going to get 1, so he'll move it 1 towards him. And the Grand Inquisitor survives with 1 health. And the reason he survives with 1 health is earlier when he downed somebody, he got to heal 2, which was really helpful. Otherwise, he'd be down. So that's good. Expose goes away. I rolled the dice. Maul's point's the active point, unfortunately. Let me go to my card. We've got 5th brother. I don't really want to see him yet, so I flipped the force already. Let's see what we get. Probably the only other one I didn't want to see.
Yeah, real bad pull for you there.
Okay, so she will clear all stuff. We're going to clear the...
Strain, probably?
Probably the strain, yeah, because we'll keep the disarm for an attack.
So she stands back up with her wound.
Yep, she'll stand back up, fully health now. We're going to go ahead and not spend any more of our precious 3 force because, oof, it's getting a little light there. But we will, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to take a dash action. Do we even need to? Am I in range of that person yet?
I think
so.
it's just out.
So let's just take a slight dash.
Over the Inquisitor, do a little backflip action.
Actually, kind of come like right here.
That's beautiful.
And then we
great.
will attack them.
Alrighty.
Okay, we are currently disarmed, which is unfortunate. But we are rolling 7 dice in this attack, and he only has 4 back. I just need 1 through.
Yep, I have 1 hull health on
And we did
my...
a crit is the question. No. But we do have more hits than he rolls defense dice.
That's true.
So this will go away because of my disarm. I can't use it, so. He does roll decent. He would
So
stop
I
3.
block 3.
That means I'm going down twice on my tree, which is going to be, let's see, twice. Let's go with let's go this route because you're already down. So let's go with a damage and a shove and a damage and expose.
Alrighty, 2 damage and an expose and shove.
Okay, so I wounded them and gave myself a Momentum Cube. I went ahead and healed 2 off of an allied Inquisitor unit because that's the Grand Inquisitor's ability. So he took 2 off himself because that seemed to make sense. Cads let me get 1 force back, not 2 because I'm not a bounty hunter, unfortunately. Right. And not another one from the Inquisitor because they're not force users. Man, there's a lot of regen in this list.
A lot of regen.
I have 1 there and 1 there. I
Yep.
did not have the double this round. That was too far away. So I moved it twice, and there we are.
It should be on your side.
Oh, yeah, I didn't move it twice. Sorry. 1, 2. There we go.
There you go. Alright, gonna go ahead and go to my stack here. It's the Shatterpoint. We're gonna go ahead and use that. Unfortunately, we're gonna go with the Night Sisters because they're the best option for me here. So they're gonna heal all their damage. They only had 1 condition, so healing is not helping them in any way. But we did roll for the double point. It is the back point, and they are the ones that have the easiest opportunity of getting that point. Do you have to... Oh, yeah. This isn't height 2, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't know if we pointed out. That building is under height 2, so it doesn't slow you down. You don't have to climb up it or anything.
So we're just going to dash here.
Just for...
And I'm going to check their tree really quick if they hit harder in melee or ranged.
So he's moving up there.
Yep.
Since it's under a height 2.
Yep. So we'll go with the ranged version, so we'll just make sure we're not in range 2 of Savage, no problem.
He means fifth brother, but yeah.
Fifth brother, yes.
One of the big swinging brutes.
And so we'll go over here.
Okay.
And then we will we'll take a shot into fifth brother.
Okay, he's got 8 because I'm engaged with another Dathomiri, and I've got 6 defense back plus protection and steadfast. We'll see if that helps me at all.
All right, we got this common 2 failures, and then 1 is just a hit. So 5 hits and a crit.
Oof. I roll 6 back. Let's take a roll. What is 3? 3 defense is 2, so I'm going to stop 3 of your hits altogether.
So down the tree 3 times is going to be a pin and a damage, a push and a damage, and a damage and an expose.
So that's going to be just 2 getting through.
Okay.
So I'm at 7 of 9, so you still need 2 more through. It shouldn't be too hard here.
Yep, same 8 dice attack again. 1, 2 failures as usual.
It's the same exact roll as hits. Okay, we need a really good defensive roll here to survive this. We've got, no, it's going to be 3. What's 1 for him? 1?
Yep.
So 4, which stops. I needed 1 more, I think, to survive.
Yep, because it's going to be 2 more damage.
Nope, with protection, I cut it down to 1.
3 damage, though, because it's another pin.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And then...
The pin counts as the second damage. Yep, he'll go down just barely. He's going to get 1, 2, and 3 this round.
And then I get to go 1, 2, and then an additional 1.
Yeah,
not 2 points, but I get to move the cube twice.
I wonder why they worded that way.
I don't understand. Thing. I don't quite
understand.
understand.
Same idea. Okay, somehow we're just going to pull every Inquisitor we have all at the same time.
Right. We did roll. This is the double point, so he's already controlling that one.
Yep, so for my free dash off my ability, I can go into that wall. So let's go all the way into this wall as far as we can here.
Okay, sure.
Just a little bit into that lip of that building, which should put me within 2 there, and engage with them as well, since they're not higher than the height 2. I know it's weird, but it's not height 2.
I think when we use this terrain next time, we should just say that
we should just auto.
It
might be better.
Auto height 2, because it makes it totally useless.
You can still get cover behind it. It's taller
in the never situation that you would be there. Yes.
Shooting someone. I guess you're right. It's kind of more like a big, pretty piece. I can also dash someone else, so we're going to dash her just firmly on this.
Just right on top.
So that way she's a little bit more shove resistance from it.
That's good.
Okay, so that was all of his normal free ability. And then let's I guess we're going to focus and swing away, I would suppose.
Focusing and swinging.
Okay, I have 7 attack dice base. I focus, that brings up to 8 because I'm in this form now. I switched it. He's going to get 4 dice back. Yeah. I could... no, he's down. I can't use his little enfeeble thing, can I? So he's back up, right?
No, I think you can.
Just cost an extra force?
Mm-hmm. It would be 2 force to enfeeble me.
It's free normal.
So 1 force to enfeeble.
1 force to enfeeble you. Yeah, let's take away your surgery. It's not great. No, you know what? Let's not use it.
Okay.
We got 3 failures. I beat your 2. 2 is going to be 2 crits and a damage.
Jeez.
So change these both to crits, and you take an auto damage. That's nice. So
I just can only block 1 out of
You're probably going to stop at 1. And you do.
All right.
So I'm glad I didn't spend the enfeeble. That wouldn't have helped at all.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get to go down the tree 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're dead.
Perfect.
So I was able to heal 2 with Inquisitor's ability, not getting any force back with his ability because they're not force users, but Cad's ability lets me get 1 force back because I didn't wound an enemy. So I'm back up to full. I stole that point from him because they're now down.
Yep.
Bringing me to a total of 1, 2, 3 points there. Or I should say correctly, it's 1, 2, and then I move it 1 additional. And I got momentum cube.
So silly. Oh, the only person I really don't want to see is the Night Sisters. How about that, guys? I did roll. It went back to the middle, of course. So the Night Sisters are going to stand back up again for 1 final time. So they will remove everything. They're going to keep their exposed, but it doesn't matter. So this will flip over. What we're going to do is we're going to do a dash for our first action. We're just going to dash back. We're in range 5, so we are going to take a shot into the Night Sister. All right, so the Night Sister, or the third sister, is engaged with Savage, so I get 2 extra attack dice for this shot. And our 2 failures, we got 2, which is going to be 2 hits.
That's a good conversion there.
So we're looking at 6 pack of hits.
5 defense dice. I'm going to block 3.
2.
You block 3 total. So you got 3 down your tree.
So 3 down the tree is going to be 3 damage, and then a pin and an expose.
Okay, so 3 damage on this first one. You need 5 more.
And another 6 pack.
Jesus, okay.
But now you are exposed. So only blocking 2.
Yeah, she's down.
That's going to be 4, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just enough.
Damage.
Yep, you got her. Man, you should have heard how salty and whining he was that he got the Night Sisters and just got him 3 points because of it.
Yeah, so we do move it back 1, 2, 3 because I got double for that one and Maul's in the back, and then I got an extra momentum cube for knocking out the third sister.
Okay, my bounty hunters stand back up. They feel rejuvenated in their life. Mission. Oh, they feel so much better now, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I ever gave Django his token either. He's technically ouchied.
Okay,
but they get on the trail, which is they both get a free dash right off the bat, which is always a good thing to have. Are they better at melee or range? Same attacking, better at range for defense. But, you know, it doesn't matter right now, so we're just going to kind of... If I climb up there, I can do it with 1. Let's do his dash here first. So there. And then, you know, for him, we're going to dash as close as I can. That's not, you know what, now we're just going to come right into him.
All right.
Let's not play coy.
It's getting spicy here.
Let's not play coy. See in there?
You might need to go a hair further.
That's hard to tell. Let me check. Okay, after checking things that wasn't in range, I redid my dashes. So he dashed there, just a little shy. He dashed back this way to stay out of engagement. My second action is going to be to take a climb.
A move action.
Move action. So we're going to bring this guy up to here.
He's climbing up there.
So he's got that. And then he's going to just kind of...
He's going to stay there?
He's going to move a little bit more that way.
Oh, that's a good place.
Just a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and shoot him. Okay, we're shooting twice with 6 attack dice there.
Sure.
He's got 6 defense dice.
6 defense dice in melee, or in range.
Let's see what we get. 1 failure. 2 expertise for them is a crit and a damage.
Oh, that's pretty spicy.
So 1 damage coming through automatically.
Oh my
I think you blocked
gosh.
the only 2 hits though, so it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah, but still, that's awful.
It looked bad, but I would prefer that a really good hit. So you're taking 1
true.
damage off the bat. Let's go 3, 4, 5.
5 damage from all.
That's just 4. I can count. That's just 4.
Okay.
So 4 damage from that first attack.
4 damage.
And then this next attack will be same exact attack, 6 dice. 2 failures. 1 expertise is just a damage here, so no crit coming through this time.
That's okay. You're killing Maul no matter what.
Ow.
Well, he's got 6 damage on him, and if you do 5 more damage, he dies, and you just did.
Oh, but if you'd have blocked it, I wouldn't have killed you no matter what, right?
Oh my gosh! Another 4 failures.
You blocked 2, so you'll take another 3, so you're down. Yeah. Okay, so the bounty hunter somehow took Mr. Maul down, which gave me a momentum cube. Also gave me control of this double, so it's going to be 1, 2, and 3 over there. Cad used the ability called No One Gets Between Me and My Job. He was not within range 4, so I spent the force to do a free jump towards him. So that's where Cad ended up. And yeah, let's go over to the thing. I'm going to get 3. So we're just taking turns trading at whose one side is on. Back to him.
All right, going to my stack here is going to be Asajj. She is going to flip herself to the injured side. We're going to take...
Are you removing your pin or your expose?
You know what? I'm already in the contesting spot there. Oh, but I'm never going to score with her here. Shoot. Oh, no, he's wounded, so he's not contesting.
Yeah, he's wounded right now.
So we will remove the exposed for now.
Okay.
And we're just going to go ahead and... I think we're just going to aim and swing into...
You mean focus, I'm guessing?
Yeah, focus and swing into the Grand Inquisitor.
Okay, perfect. I'll spend a force to do the secrets, or what is it? The temple records are quite complete, which lets me flip my stance, and gain 2 defensive dice if a force user is making a melee attack against me. So he'll have 8 melee plus 1 for focus, 9. I have 6 plus my ability I just spent the force for. That brings me up to 8.
Oh, 4. Half my dice fail again. Awesome
One
sauce.
expertise is what?
A crit and a hit.
Oh, crit and a hit. That's nice, though.
Yeah,
Okay, I have 8. Let's see what 8 can get me. Oh, only 1 failure. Oh, that's not good for you, because 3 expertise, I believe, is going to be... I get to change a crit to a hit and a crit to a failure. So this will go to a failure. This will go to... Well, I'm changing my dice. This will go to a failure, and this one becomes a hit. And I cancel a total of... And I get 1 block from that. So these go away. So I have 5, so 1, 2...
everything I have except for 1.
You'll end up with 1 crit after all that. Yep.
Awesome.
And that's going to be... Are you doing the straining damage or 2 damage?
It doesn't matter. 2 damage.
2 damage. Sure. Okay, so he gets 2 because he has this one, excuse me, the double one.
Yeah.
So it's going to go 1, 2 back to him and back to me. Okay, I'm going to go with my card that's in my reserves here, which is the lovely 5th brother.
Sure.
So he's going to re-heal and stand back up and switch his token to this side. Boop, right there. Look at that. Okay, so his first action is going to be a move action. He is engaged with Miss Asajj, so he's going to have to just dash to fully advance. Right there. Which puts me within range of my token, which means if she's down, so she doesn't count, but he does break ties, so I automatically get that point back.
You sure do.
But why would I stop there? Let's swing against Mr. Savage. Just seems so not good to swing against, but I guess eventually it'd probably a good idea to take him down. Has he gone yet this round?
I guess not.
Yeah, I guess let's swing against him.
Oh no, he did go.
He did. And your Shatterpoint card as well?
Yes.
So nothing of this side really matters at this point.
Nope.
So let's hit Asajj. She might be a little. We're gonna hit Savage. Even though he's got more health and protection, he's got less dice and a worse charge. I got 7 attack dice. Let's see what we can do to Mr. Savage. I failed 2. 1 expertise for him is going to be 1 crit and a damage.
Okay. And 1 for Savage is just 1, so I block all your hits.
So 1 crit.
1
so
down
I'm
your
going
tree.
to let's. We already have the point pretty well. Shoving you back towards it more doesn't help. So yeah, let's expose you and do a damage. You'll take 2 damage because of my expertise as well.
So
2 damage and expose. Only 1 damage went through because of protection, but I did 2 and expose total, and 1 went through. I have this point. It's 1, 2. I just got this point back. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to him.
perfect. All right, I'm gonna actually go with my super commandos. I wonder what's gonna happen here first.
Django says not so fast. I am technically wounded, so I'm gonna have to spend 2 force to use it. But I'm gonna roll 5 dice, and if I get 3 hits, I think they're down. Oh, just 2? Let's see. So let me spend my 2 force. That's bring me all the way down to 1. I'm gonna roll 5 dice, and if I can get 2 hits or crits, he's down. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
So they're down. And Django says, when this character unit wounds an enemy primary or secondary, which they're neither. So I don't get that, but I do get this, which is when an allied character wounds an enemy unit, after it is resolved, refresh a force. And then I also get to get another one because I was a bounty, so I get 2 force back. So the 2 force I just used to do that come right back. And his activation ends.
That's the game.
I think you're right, because you get nothing there.
I get nothing there, and then no matter what
And I get a momentum cube here for 2.
No matter what you do next turn, you go 4 deep next round, just to let you know.
Good
I
game,
don't even
buddy.
know that's worth a handshake. That was some hot garbage at the end there.
Man, that first one was pretty close. We were going
it
back
was
and forth
close,
forever.
yeah. And then my 2 8 and 10 dice swings were more than half of my dice get destroyed.
It was bad. So I want to talk, because I've not played a lot of the, I'm going to call them the bad guys in the game, the dark side, the if you will, the scum bounty hunters. So Cad's solid. Cad. So this list worried me at first, because I'm like, it's only 5 force. But between Cad's refreshability, Django's refreshability, the Inquisitor, who covers for all the Inquisitors' refreshability, I never was out of force. I got down to 1 a couple times and regened it right back up.
Yeah, you were never really in any force.
And I was spending it too.
starvation.
I wasn't like holding off on spending it. So yeah, I like Cad a lot. I still think Django's probably the most OP secondary in the game, besides maybe Kalani if he has a full droid army. But
Yeah.
Django's so good.
Yeah, Django's hard not to bring. It's hard,
He's hard
not
not
to be like. It's hard not to just put him as your first secondary, no matter what you're doing.
The bounty hunters are okay. I like how they both get to move. That's nice. This ability didn't really proc for me, and I didn't see much to use that to help the Inquisitor part. They were okay. Nothing special. The Grand Inquisitor, he's more defensive than I thought with his ability.
He's defensive, yeah.
The Secrets Uncovered almost came up once, but not really. So I feel like that's really hard to get. This is nice when you're against a lot of Force users. That was nice to be able to constantly flip between my attack and defense and get extra things. And this, of course, was really good. Third Sister is
hot garbage.
I don't like her at all.
Absolute garbage.
The brother I thought was decent, especially
I
since
like
he
Fifth
counts
Brother.
as 2.
I like Fifth Brother a lot.
He gets protection
He
steadfast.
feels really strong, so
He
makes up for his only being one model.
Especially, like, it reminds me of Coordinated Fire, but it's enfeebled. The Exposed, and then I didn't use it, but the Force Repulse is nice. But yeah, unfortunately, like, I could see where she could be better if I had him engage more. I could spend a Force to make him do more 5-dice attacks, but
It's just not great.
it wasn't great.
And her tree is kind of garbage. She
Yeah.
just feels real weak sauce.
I feel like she should have at least one more defense dice there as well. I think the 4 is kind of low, but yeah, I like him. I like these two better than I thought I did. I don't like her. I'm indifferent about him. He's amazing. He's really good. That's my... you didn't play anything new really for you. You played everything over there.
No, everything I played is... I really like
Savage
Savage.
is stupid good. Here,
Savage
let me just
is
throw
super
5 dice
strong.
and then...
I like Savage a lot. I actually like the Night Sister Acolytes a lot, even though they don't really perform for me well.
They
feel very good.
You one-shotted her with them.
Yeah, I mean... They can, as long as another Dathomiri is engaged with you, they hit.
I like
two
that
more
squad
dice.
build. I like the Asajj, the Savage,
Savage, the Night Sisters.
yeah, I thought that was a good combo.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Don't forget the cheeky is the keyword of the day. Use it in some funny manner, and you get double entries for the you cannot run dual pack. That's going to be going on for a little bit longer because it's a little bit bigger of a prize, so we let those run a little bit longer. Check out our review video on these. There's also giveaways for that, so if you go watch that and comment there, you'll get entered in for more of this good giveaway. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great night.
Bye.